Hello guys, so welcome to KO Tutorials. So let's continue with the next part of this tutorial. So let's get started. So as you can see over here, we have started with the lighting of this particular bedroom tutorial over here. So let's continue it. So I have added one V-Ray light as well over here, and let's go into this. Let's change the temperature of it. Let's go into the options. I'll activate this cast shadows and all this stuff over here. Let's render it once. We can just render it once and see how it is going to look like. Alright, so the intensity is very high. Let's go into this and let's make the intensity as 0.5 over here. This looks better. Still we can slightly push it, okay, to 0.2 over here. This looks a bit better. Now I'll go over here. Let's go into the camera view. I'll slightly just shuffle it further over here. Again, let's go over here and I can add some more lights over here. So again, I'll take one more V-Ray light and I'll just put it and make it as a sphere, or I can make it as a dome as well. So I'll just make it as a sphere over here, and again I'll go over here. I can slightly give a temperature 0.2 intensity, and I'll just place it over here if required. Slightly just place it over here. So as you can see, now it is looking like this. I'll go into this invisible, no decay. Okay, so if you want, I can slightly increase its intensity, so it is going to illuminate a lot over here. I'll make it as 0.4. Let's render this and see. Okay, so it is going to illuminate that particular area wherever the light is going to be formed up. I can slightly push it up. So I'll just drag this a bit down, and if required I can again select this light and let's take a copy of it. So I can just take a copy of this light as well. Let's go back to the camera view and let's render it once again. So it is going to illuminate that particular area as required. So I can just add some HDRI. So let's again go over here. I'll just save the file once. Let's go into the material editor. Let's open material editor. So I'll go into this. Let's call a get material, and I'll just give a HDRI over here. So Vray HDRI. Let's go into the bitmap, and if we do have a HDRI, I'll just add one HDRI over here. Let's go into this and let's add some HDRI. We can just check out some HDRI maps. Okay, we do have it, so I can just take one HDRI map over here. Let's make it as spherical ground projection over here. Let's go into rendering, go into the environment, and I can add an HDRI map over here. Let's render this. As you can see now, I have added an HDRI map over here. Also, go into rendering, go into environment. We have added this over here, and if you want, we can go into render setup as well, and we can try to add one HDRI map into the environment. Alright, so as you can see, I have added an HDRI map in the environment GI over here as well. So I'll go into this, go into color mapping, I'll keep it as exponential, change the color map to exponential a bit. We can see there are some variations happening in the color. See, so I have you can go with HSV as well. I would suggest we can go with exponential, that's a better option. And now go into GI, and I'll just increase subdivisions over here. Also, I'll go into this and go into image filter, make it as Catmull room. Let's render it again. Again, go over here and let's go into this and give the noise threshold as 0.001. I'll reduce it to very less. Minimum samples, I'll keep it as 32 over here. Now let's render it once again. So it is going to reduce the noise as well over here. So it's rendering over here. So we have added one HDRI. We have added one V-Ray light here as well, and I can just go over here, and if we need to increase its intensity, we can slightly increase the intensity as well, and let's render it once again and see how it's going to look like. We can slightly add one more light if required. I'll just make a copy of it. I'll slightly just drag it inside 0.4, and I'll change more towards white over here if required, and I can just off its shadow over here. I don't need the shadow. Slightly we can reduce the intensity because it is making this wall more flat. So I'll go into this, make it to 0.2. Yeah, this is better. Alright. So guys, if any doubts, please put it in the comment section over here. So please like and subscribe my YouTube channel if you're not subscribed yet. So we'll be adding some Vray exposure and environmental fog in the coming tutorial. So please like and subscribe my YouTube channel. So thanks for watching this tutorial.